My beloved child, you did not stumble upon this moment by accident because heaven has watched your suffering, and today I say enough is enough. You have carried pain longer than you were ever meant to carry it, and now I am personally stepping in to change your story. Do not turn away from this truth, because this message was sent from above, just for your weary heart. My child, I have counted every single tear you cried in total silence, and today I declare before heaven and earth that your season of suffering ends right now. You wondered how much longer you could possibly endure the pressure, but listen closely, because I am intervening this very second, and everything is about to change. You were not forgotten, or overlooked, or delayed by random chance, because I allowed the waiting period to shape your soul, but today I am moving mightily on your behalf. I speak to you as the one who knows you completely, and as the one who formed you before your very first breath took place. I remained with you through every unseen battle, and I saw the exact moments when your strength failed, and your heart felt too heavy to lift again. I heard the quiet prayers you whispered when words felt unsafe to say aloud, and I watched you stand tall when everything inside you wanted to fall down. You questioned your worth and your future, and sometimes you even doubted my nearness, but yet you kept going one breath at a time. That incredible perseverance did not go unnoticed, because I was closer than you realized, and closer than your fear, and closer than your doubt, holding you tightly when you thought you were holding yourself together alone. There were dark nights when silence pressed against your chest, and you wondered why answers did not come quickly. You searched for meaning in the delay, and you tried to make sense of pain that felt unfair and unending, but hear me now. Your suffering was never a punishment, and your tears were never a sign of weakness, because they were actually seeds planted for a great harvest. I allowed the intense pressure not to break you, but to shape you, and not to destroy you, but to prepare you for what could not be trusted to a fragile heart. Listen to me clearly, because preparation has reached its absolute limit, and the refining fire has done its necessary work. I will not allow the heavy weight to remain now that the divine purpose has been fulfilled completely. I am stepping directly into what has felt stuck for years, and I am touching what has resisted change for so long. I am loosening the chains that held you back despite all your efforts and your great faith. You may not see it yet with your physical eyes, but monumental movement has begun in the spiritual realm. What was blocked is opening wide, and what was delayed is aligning perfectly, and what felt impossible is yielding to my supreme authority. Do not underestimate what happens when I decide that the perfect time has come for your life. When I move, no force in the universe can reverse it, and no voice can silence the blessing. I do not act halfway, and I never abandon what I begin, so you can rest easy. I know you learned how to survive by staying quiet, and by lowering your expectations, and by telling yourself not to hope too much. You did all that to protect your heart from more pain, and I understand your perspective completely. But I am asking you now to lift your eyes again, not because everything will be perfect tomorrow, but because you no longer have to carry this heavy burden alone. The load you have been dragging is not meant for the next glorious season of your life, so lay it down right now. Release the fear that says it will always be this way, and let go of the lie that says you are behind or unworthy of sweet rest. I am restoring what was taken from you piece by piece, and breath by breath, and moment by moment. You have felt overlooked by people and completely misunderstood by circumstances, but you have never been overlooked by heaven. I marked you in the waiting, and I guarded you in the confusion, and I protected you from outcomes you could not see. There were doors that did not open because they would have led you into deeper pain, and there were paths that ended abruptly because I was redirecting you toward real life. Trust me when I tell you that nothing was wasted, because even the tears served a purpose, and even the losses taught you wisdom. Now I speak supernatural peace into the places that learn to expect constant disappointment. I speak complete healing into memories that still ache when you least expect it, and I speak clarity where confusion lingered. You do not have to force your faith, because you only have to stay open to my love. Let me do what you could not do by your own effort or endurance, and let me carry what you have been carrying for way too long. I am not asking you to pretend you are fine, but I am inviting you to trust that my presence is enough. Type amen if you believe Jesus is the answer to all your needs, and if he holds every solution in your life. Protect your peace and stay close to me while letting the work finish its course. What is ahead will not look like what is behind, because you are stepping into something entirely new and steadier and rooted deeply in peace rather than mere survival. So breathe, my beloved child, and let your heart settle into this reality. Know with certainty that heaven sent this message just for you. My child, I want you to understand that the dry season of your life is officially over, because the rain of my favor is starting to fall on your dry ground right now. You have walked through valleys that felt like they would never end, and you have climbed mountains that seemed too steep for your tired feet, but I have been your steady anchor through every storm. I watched you wake up early with dread in your heart, and I saw you go to bed late with tears running down your face while you wondered if tomorrow would bring the same struggle. I am here to tell you that tomorrow will not be the same because my mercy is new every morning, and my grace is sufficient to carry you through any trial. Do not look back at the years you lost with regret, because I am the God who restores the years that the locusts have eaten, and I will give you double for all your trouble. The people who doubted you will see my hand upon your life, and they will know that I have loved you with an everlasting love. You do not need to fight these battles anymore because the battle belongs to me and your victory is already secured in heaven. I am whispering to your soul to be still and know that I am God because I am doing a new thing in your midst right now. Can you not perceive it? Because the wilderness is turning into a fruitful field and the desert is blooming with rivers of living water. I am healing the brokenness in your family, and I am restoring the relationships that were shattered by misunderstanding and pride. I am bringing back the joy that you thought was gone forever, and I am filling your heart with a peace that surpasses all human understanding. Do not let your heart be troubled, and do not let it be afraid, because I have overcome the world, and I am holding your future in my hands. I know the plans I have for you, and they are plans for good, and not for disaster, to give you a future filled with hope. You have spent so much time worrying about how things will work out, but I want you to release that control to me today. I am aligning the right people to help you, and I am opening the right doors of opportunity that no man can shut. I am shutting the doors that were meant to trap you in the past, and I am guiding your steps along a path of safety and prosperity. You are my masterpiece, and I did not design you to live in fear or to walk in shame, because you are crowned with my glory and honor. Let the past go, because it has no power over your destiny, and it cannot hold you back from the blessings I have prepared for you. I am healing your body from the physical sickness that has drained your energy, and I am renewing your mind from the mental exhaustion that has clouded your vision. You will run and not grow weary, and you will walk and not faint, because my spirit is breathing fresh life into your physical frame right now. I want you to remember that your worth is not defined by your performance or your achievements or the opinions of others, because your worth is found in my love for you. I loved you before the foundation of the world, and I chose you to be my own possession so you can hold your head high with confidence. You are not a failure, and you are not a mistake, because every step of your journey has been carefully designed to bring you to this moment of revelation. I am breaking the generational curses that have held your family back for decades, and I am releasing a legacy of freedom and blessing for you and your children. You will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living, and you will testify of my faithfulness to everyone you meet. Do not be afraid of the giants in your path, because they are nothing compared to the power that lives inside you. Greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world, and you are more than a conqueror through my love. I am wrapping my arms around you today to let you know that you are safe and secure and cherished. Your silent cries have been answered, and your quiet patience has been rewarded, so you can finally let your guard down. I am changing your name from forgotten to chosen, and from broken to restored, because that is who you are in my eyes. The enemy wanted to destroy your faith, but your faith has stood the test of time, and it has become pure gold. I am proud of you for not giving up when the journey was hard, and when the night was dark. I am proud of you for keeping your heart soft in a world that tried to make you cold and bitter. You have preserved your integrity through the fire, and now you are ready to receive the heavy weight of my glory. I am pouring out my spirit upon you in a way you have never experienced before, and you will walk in supernatural wisdom and discernment. You will know exactly what steps to take, because my voice will guide you behind your back, saying, "This is the way, walk in it." I am removing the spirit of heaviness, and I am clothing you with a garment of praise so you can sing songs of deliverance. Your mouth will be filled with laughter and your tongue with shouts of joy, because the Lord has done great things for you. The fear of lack is leaving your life right now, because I am the Jehovah Jireh who provides all your needs according to my riches and glory. You will have more than enough to pay your bills and more than enough to bless others, because I am opening the windows of heaven to pour out a blessing you cannot contain. Your health is being restored, and your youth is being renewed like the eagle, so you can soar high above every limitation. I am removing every toxic relationship that was draining your energy, and I am bringing destiny helpers who will support your vision and lift your hands when you are tired. You do not have to beg for love or attention anymore, because my love is all you need to feel complete and whole. I am your protector and your shield, and your very present help in times of trouble, so you can rest in my shadow. The weapon formed against you will not prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment will be condemned, because this is your heritage as my child. I want you to take a deep breath right now and let all the tension go because I am in complete control of every detail of your life. You do not have to figure everything out today because I will reveal the next step when the time is right. Just trust me with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding because my ways are higher than your ways and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. I am doing a work in you that will inspire many people to seek my face and to find their hope in me. You are a light in the darkness, and your life will reflect my goodness for all to see. Keep your focus on me and do not look to the left or to the right, because the path ahead is straight and clear. I am turning your mourning into dancing and your sorrow into joy so you can celebrate the victory that is already yours. The seasons are shifting in your favor and the wind of my spirit is blowing away the dust of the past. You are entering a time of fruitfulness and abundance where everything you touch will prosper because my blessing is upon you. I have seen your obedience in the secret place, and I am going to reward you openly in the sight of your enemies. They will see that I have favored you, and they will not be able to deny the hand of God upon your life. Do not let doubt steal your joy today because my word is true, and it will never return to me void. What I have promised you will surely come to pass, and it will not be delayed a single moment longer. You are stepping into your destiny with power and authority because I have equipped you with everything you need for this journey. I am with you, always even to the end of the age, so you never have to feel lonely or abandoned again. My love is a constant force in your life and it will never fail you or leave you empty. Let my peace wash over your mind and quiet every anxious thought that tries to steal your focus. You are highly favored and deeply loved and completely secure in my hands. Type amen to receive this blessing today and watch how I transform your life from the inside out. I am making all things new for you and your family because my covenant of peace will never be broken. Walk in freedom, and walk in joy, and walk in the absolute certainty that your best days are ahead of you. Breathe in my presence, and let your heart rest in the knowledge that I am holding you forever.